Hello, great minds. Welcome to today's math class. Look at the challenge before us here. It's a logarithmic equation. The question reads log x base 3 plus log x base 2 equals to 5. What is the value of x that will satisfy this equation? It is easy, right? So how do we solve for x? We take our solution here. The only challenge we have here is that the log, they have two different bases, okay? So this is base 2, this is base 3. And so that will pose some challenge. But thank God we have a law that can help us to change the base number to our natural base, which is either base E or to base 10. Now, the law says if you have, let's put it here, if you have your log, let's take log A, right? Base B, this is equal to, if you want to change this to base C, it's going to give us log our A base C all over our log B base C. Remember this law? Good. So we want to change this to base 10, change this to base 10. So this is going to give us here our log x base 10 all over log 3 base 10, then plus our log, here we have x base 10 all over log 2 base 10, everything equal to 5. All right, so let's erase this. Okay, now from here, we can factor out log x base 10, log x base 10 because it's common to both expressions here. So if we do that, it's going to give us our log x base 10 bracket, here we're left with 1 all over log our 3 base 10, then plus our 1 all over log 2 base 10. Close bracket, this is equal to 5. Easy. Now, we could as well decide to bring log to base 10 to this side of this equation here. Okay, but if we decide to bring log to base 10 to this side, what happened to this? Because of the presence of this s, we're still going to have a challenge. So these can give us numerical values here. And so we can divide by this. So if we have to divide by this, this is what is going to give us. So we have your 1 all over log our 3 base 10, then plus our log, 1, plus our 1, brother, so we have 1 all over log 2 base 10, everything in bracket, then here also all over our 1 all over log 3 base 10, then plus 1 all over log 2 base 10, right? Good. So from here, this will go with the whole of this. So let's continue here. See what it gives us. So we're not having our log x base 10 will now be equal to what? Now look at this. We can find the LCM of this and simplify here. So this will give us here 5 all over. So this is going to give us log 2 base 10 plus log 3 base 10 all over our log 3 base 10 times log 2 base 10. Easy. Wow. So again, if we simplify down, this is going to give us our log x base 10. And now give us here, if we simplify everything here, we're going to have this to be 5 times our log 3 base 10, then times log 2 base 10, close bracket, all over here, which is log 2 base 10 plus our log 3 base 10. Easy? Good. We are looking for our x here. So how do we get our x here? Again, if you look at all these, log 3 base 10, we can get the numerical value for that, Same thing here, then compute everything to give us a numerical value. So here is where we have the challenge. So how do we get our x from here? I'm going to use a simple trick. I'm going to write 10 to this as a power, then 10 to the whole of this as another power. So we can rewrite this as our 10 all raised to log x this 10. Okay? So good. So we're having this all raised to this, right? There, I do same thing here. So we're going to have here 10. Yeah, let me write it very big. Oh, and then you raise it and write it very well. So this is going to give us our 10 as the base number, all raised to, yeah, we're going to have our 5 times our log 3, this 10, why am I writing? This 10 times log 2, this 10, close bracket, yeah, okay, close bracket, all over our log 2, this 10, plus our log 3, this 10. Easy, right? So this, according to the law of this, we go with this. And so we now have our x will now be equal to, we can find the numerical values of this, find the numerical value of this. So if we find the numerical value of log 3 base 10 and that of log 2 base 10, this multiplied by 5, then is going to give us 0.7181, right? We're going to have here 10 to the power of, put this in bracket, 0.7181 bracket, all over. If we find the numerical value of these and we find the numerical value of these, add the two together, that will give us 0.7782. I've done that already, okay? So 0.7782. So when you divide down, it's going to give us, yeah, 10 to the power of 0.9228, right? Yeah, 228 here. So if you take this to the power of this, we're going to have, therefore, our x is equal to, or let's take it as the approximate value. So we have approximately, we're going to have 8.371. All right, so this is the value of s, the numerical value of s. Again, we can stop at this point here. So this is the numerical value of x that will satisfy this expression. So if you put it here and you simplify, then it's going to give you an approximate value. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this math class. Thanks for being there. Until we see you in our next class, keep winning. Bye for now.